If you want a real before and after in your life, don't look for a dramatic, one-day transformation. Look for the tiny decisions you repeat when nobody's clapping. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Most life change is silent. No announcement, no viral moment, no instant glow up. It's just you, at 7:12 a.m. Choosing water instead of scrolling. Choosing a short walk instead of another snack. Choosing to do one hard thing before the day starts pushing you around. In this video, I'm going to share 15 habits that don't scream for attention, yet they quietly change your energy, your confidence, and your direction over time. And I'm not going to sell you fantasy habits. No, wake up at 4 a.m. and become a billionaire by lunch. These are small, realistic, repeatable, the kind you can start today, even if you're busy, overwhelmed, or feel like your motivation is broken. If you're new here, welcome. This is Limitlessa, and we build practical self-improvement systems that actually fit real life. Let's get into it. Before the list, one idea changes everything. A habit is not just an action. It's a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. And the goal isn't to become perfect. The goal is to become reliable to yourself. Also, habits don't survive on inspiration. They survive on design. One useful way to think about habits is, they're not rigid routines. They're flexible systems you adapt to real life, different days, different moods, different schedules. That, habits as flexible systems, idea matters. Because life will always change. And your system has to change with it. So as you hear each habit, don't ask, can I do this perfectly forever? Ask, how can I make this easy enough to repeat, even on messy days? Now the habits. Habit 1. Make a first win in the first 5 minutes. Forget the specific act of making your bed for a moment. The real point is, start your day with a completed win. When you do one small task right away, bed made, desk cleared, trash taken out, you flip your brain from planning mode to execution mode. Why it works? Your mind starts the day with evidence. I finish what I start. Make it easier. If making the bed feels pointless, pick a different, first win. Example. Open the curtains plus drink a glass of water. Or, put one item back where it belongs. This is not about being neat. It's about training follow-through. Habit 2. Anchor your mind before the internet anchors it. Your phone is not neutral. It sets your emotional temperature. So the habit is, before you consume the world, anchor yourself. For some people, that's Bible reading and prayer. For others, it's a short meditation, a breath practice, or reading a page of wisdom literature. The form can vary, the function is the same. You choose your inner direction before the day chooses it for you. A simple version. 5 minutes of reading, scripture, philosophy, or a meaningful book. 2 minutes of prayer or reflection. 1 sentence written. Today I want to act like a person who If you want peace, you have to pay for it with a few minutes of intention. Habit 3. Wake up before the noise at least a few days a week. You don't need to become a 5 a.m. person. But you do need some time where the world isn't grabbing you by the collar. Waking up earlier gives you psychological space. To move slower. To choose your priorities. To start proactive instead of reactive. A realistic approach. Pick 2 or 3 mornings a week and wake up 30 to 60 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time for one of 3 things. Body, walk, stretch, light workout. Mind, reading, journaling, planning. Work, deep focus on one meaningful task. You're not chasing early mornings. You're chasing ownership. Habit 4. Take a phone-free walk to re-meet your own thoughts. There's a strange problem in modern life. We rarely experience our own mind without a soundtrack. A phone-free walk, no music, no podcast, feels awkward at first. Then something interesting happens. Your brain starts finishing the thoughts you've been interrupting all week. What this habit is really for. Decision clarity. Emotional processing. Creative ideas. Stress discharge. If you can't go fully phone-free, do phone on airplane mode. Tell yourself, if it's an emergency, someone will call twice. This habit doesn't make you productive. It makes you clear, and clarity is a superpower. Habit 5. 1 deep focus block per day. Most people don't have a time problem. They have an attention problem. A deep focus block is a protected window where distraction is not reduced, it's not allowed. You can start with 30 minutes and build to 60. Rules. Phone in another room. Notifications off. One task only. A clear finish line, what done looks like. This lines up with productivity guidance you'll often see summarized on Glass. Remove distractions. Set clear goals. And create a focus-friendly environment. Real-life example, composite scenario. A student with a part-time job can't study for 5 hours. But they can do one clean 45-minute block. No tabs. No multitasking. One chapter. One page of notes. In 2 weeks, their confidence shifts, not because they became smarter, but because their effort became clean. Habit 6. Lift something heavy, or do resistance training, 2 to 4 by per week. Strength training is not just fitness. It's identity training. Every representative teaches a simple lesson. I can do hard things while I feel discomfort. That lesson transfers. To work. To boundaries. To self-control. To confidence. If you don't have a gym, do push-ups, squats, lunges, resistance bands, a loaded backpack. The goal isn't aesthetics. The goal is capability. Habit 7. Hydration as a performance habit. Many bad days are not personality flaws. They're basic body management failures. Hydration affects focus, mood stability, energy dips, exercise recovery. A simple protocol. Water before caffeine. Keep a bottle visible. Drink a full glass with each meal. Treat it like brushing your teeth, non-negotiable. Boring, effective. Habit 8. Read 10 pages a day, or 10 minutes. Reading trains long-form attention in a world designed to fracture it. If 10 pages feels too specific, do 10 minutes. And don't underestimate fiction or narrative reading either. Glass has highlighted research claims around reading reducing stress quickly. Often cited studies are discussed in summaries like this. Why this matters? The person who reads consistently becomes harder to manipulate by trends, by outrage, by shallow thinking. Reading is slow, but it upgrades your operating system. Habit 9. Journal, but make it ridiculously easy. Journaling doesn't need to be poetic. It needs to be honest. A powerful low-friction method is the 1 sentence a day approach. Write 1 true sentence consistently. And it compounds into self-awareness over time. Glass has summarized this idea via journaling 1 sentence reading list, including why it's sustainable and how it helps reflection and progress tracking. Try these prompts. What am I avoiding? What do I need to hear today? If I respected myself, what would I do next? What's one thing I'm grateful for, and why? You're not writing to impress anyone. You're writing to stop lying to yourself. Habit 10. Keep 1 promise to yourself, daily. Self-esteem isn't a feeling. It's a record of kept promises. Pick 1 small promise. No social media until after breakfast. Stretch for 3 minutes. 1 deep focus block. 1 healthy meal. Bedtime by a set time. The size doesn't matter. The consistency does. Because every kept promise tells your brain, my words mean something. Habit 11. Practice saying no without writing an essay. Saying no is not selfish. It's adult time management. Many people fail to build habits because their schedule is full of other people's priorities. A useful reminder, often quoted and reshared, is that your time is precious. So you must say no more often to protect it. And habit commentary on Glass also emphasizes boundaries. Saying no creates space for what matters and protects your energy for better habits. Practical scripts. I can't do that, but I hope it goes well. Not this week. I'm at capacity right now. I'm protecting my schedule. Thank you for understanding. No apology marathon. No over-explaining. Just clarity. Habit 12. Eat mostly whole foods as a strategy. Not a punishment. Your diet shapes your mind more than most people want to admit. This habit isn't about perfection. It's about reducing the chaos. Fewer ultra-processed snacks. More protein and fiber. More real ingredients you can name. A simple rule. Build meals around real food first, then add pleasure after. For example, protein plus vegetables plus carbs. Fruit plus yogurt. Eggs plus toast plus greens. When your blood sugar is stable, your decisions get smarter. Habit 13. Reset your space in 10 minutes. Your environment trains your nervous system. A cluttered room quietly tells you, you're behind. A cleaner space tells you, you're in control. Do a 10-minute reset. Trash out. Clothes in a basket. Dishes to the sink. Clear one surface, desk, table. This is not about aesthetics. It's about reducing friction between you and your best behavior. Habit 14. Upgrade your self-talk from bully to coach. Imagine living with someone who speaks to you the way you speak to yourself on your worst days. You would leave that person. Yet many people tolerate an inner voice that insults them daily, then wonder why they feel stuck. Try this shift. Instead of, I'm lazy, say, I'm struggling. What's the next small step? Instead of, I always fail, say, I failed this attempt, what do I change? Instead of, I'm not enough, say, I'm building, give me time. A coach doesn't lie. A coach tells the truth in a way that helps you move. Habit 15. A daily ownership reminder. This is the habit that ties all the others together. Nobody is coming to rescue your future. Not the perfect mentor. Not the perfect moment. Not a sudden burst of motivation that lasts forever. Ownership is the decision to stop waiting and start building. And the irony is, when you stop waiting to be saved, you become the kind of person other people trust, follow, and respect because you're dependable. The how to start plan. If you try all 15 at once, you'll fail and blame yourself. Do this instead. Week 1. Pick 2 habits. 1 body habit, water, walk, workout. 1 mind habit, reading, journaling, prayer, reflection, deep work. Week 2. Keep those. Add 1 habit. Week 3. Add 1 more. That's it. Small, boring, repeatable. Remember, habits are not a personality test. They are a system you practice and adjust for real life. Here's the lesson. Your life doesn't change when you feel ready. It changes when you build a pattern you can keep on ordinary days. And the most powerful habits don't announce themselves. They whisper, every day, until you wake up 1 month later and realize, I'm not the same person anymore. If you want more practical systems like this, simple habits, strong mindset, real structure, subscribe to Limitlessa. And in the comments, tell me, which 2 habits are you starting this week?